does all the groundwork. Data engineer does all the groundwork for data scientist and analyst. We talk like more than 80%, more than 80% of data analysis is done by data engineers. More than 80% of data analysis work is done by data engineers. Data engineering involves data engineering involves what are the sources? What are the sources of data? Secondly, what is the format of the data? What is the format of the data? How to transform data? And what is the destination of the data? So data engineering involves what are the sources of the data, what is the format of the data, how to transform data, and what is the destination of the data. Now, why Azure Data Engineer? Why Azure Data Engineer? In demand. Why Azure Data Engineer is in demand today? Why there is a great boom for Azure Data Engineer? And even if you see the salary packages of this data engineer, right? Huge packages. 1.5 times or 2 times more than the other technologies, right? Yes. Why Azure Data Engineer is in demand? For example, check this. An organization, this is an organization. It wants to increase the business revenue by utilizing the customer behavioral data on the website. The organization using Azure for its operation. So it is going to hire Azure Data Engineer. Azure Data Engineer it is going to hire. And also a data scientist. It is going to hire 2 persons, Azure Data Engineer and data scientist. First, a data engineer creates a data warehouse. He is going to create a data warehouse for the organization. What is data warehouse? It is the storage of structured and queryable data. It contains data from various sources, such as user logs, clicks, existing customer data. Data engineer structures this data, stores it, and monitors in data warehouse. Secondly, this data engineer communicates with the data scientist, is going to communicate with the data scientist to understand the data requirement. He also communicates with the business team to know the business requirements of the organization. So he has to keep in mind the business needs when dealing with the data in hand. So every time he needs to keep in mind, right, the business requirement, business needs when dealing with the data. The data scientist later analyzes and creates insights from the processed data of data